Up here, walking on the AT, heading to Maulpin Field Shelter. Got my hiking buddy hiding out behind me. She's hiding. We got our big packs on today, so it is quite strenuous. This is a hike we've done before, but it's a little bit harder when you're carrying almost 40 pounds on your pack. So I won't be doing too much videoing on the way unless we see some cool sights. I was trying to show them my pack. You can't really see it, but it's really big. Right, we're up here on the trail, and we just ran into
Reverend Sunshine.
Yeah. All right. Had a good chat with them.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Check out our channel.
Hiking on a prayer.
Love it. I've seen it before. It's really good. All right, guys. Have a good hike. They're heading down to Devil's Backbone for a late lunch.
Yeah, and thank you so much for your great information. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, this is my first time in this area.
Oh, well, yeah, we're local, so we're here all the time.
Yeah. So I really appreciate
We're lucky to live here.
Very
lovely. Awesome.
It's a very beautiful spot to live.
Yep.
Well, have a great hike.
All right, take it easy. Beautiful flowers on the trail. Ooh-wee. She is going up. I can't breathe, and my hiking partner needs to get her heart back, apparently. We ran into Sis and Reverend Sunshine. They were doing a 500-mile hike, and we ran into Feather and Nemo, a couple that are through hiking. Well, I don't know if they're a couple, but they were a couple of people who were through hiking. All of them are heading down to Devil's Backbone for a little lunch and rest. And we are steadily climbing up. Feeling good. My hiking partner's feeling good. We're not complaining at all, are we? Not at all. No complaints at all. All right, we're gonna check back in a little bit. Do a little video since we got some. I think we're up on the ridge line now, so pretty easy trail. A little bit of rocks and stuff. Pretty beautiful. Right now we're like literally in the middle of the woods. No views here. A while back we can really see all the peaks and mountains around us. Not really worth videoing because there was too many trees in the way. It would be hard to see through the camera. Pack's feeling pretty good. Ran into a bunch of hikers. Have to be on the lookout. They said there's a copperhead sunning themselves up here on the trail. Just want to keep an eye out for that. If we see it, I'll try and get it in a video from a distance, of course. Not sure how much further we have to hike. We're really taking our time. Like I said, we've seen a bunch of hikers and stopped and did the old chit chat with them. Really cool seeing Sis hiking on a prayer. I've definitely watched a handful of her videos. Gonna have to make sure I subscribe to her page. Check her out. That's pretty much it. Looks like we're gonna go downhill a little bit. Like I said, we're definitely in the woods. How you doing back there, Katie did? We're doing great. Look, oh, we got a mountain over here. You can see a little bit. All right, we're gonna check back in a little bit. New shoes are still doing great. Ooh, lots of room in the toes. All right, we'll check back in. We made it to the shelter. There it is over there. Privy's back there. I'm about to start setting up our tents. We'll check back in with you when we're all set up. All right, we got the camp We got our camp all set up over there. We got water near the campsite. It's a little bit chilly, 61 degrees now that we stopped hiking. It is a little chilly. Stream running up, running pretty good. Good place to collect water right there. Camp set up. Two tents. We got our doors facing each other so we can talk in the morning and in the evening before we fall asleep. Got the privies over there. Shelter. We got a bear pole over here that we're gonna use tonight to hang our food up. This is it right here. There's a pole on it, and use the pole to hoist your food up there. That way you don't have to worry about any critters. Because there is a trail alert for this area that there's bears active. There's the privy over there. All right, here's the shelter. It's the maulpin field. I believe I'm saying that correctly. Shelter. It's basically three-sided. Come in here, got a checkerboard on the floor in case you get bored. I guess you gotta find some rocks though. Got these little things to hang people's bags up. Some hooks in here. You got a log book. You go on here. And people will put on there what they're doing. It's pretty, there's probably a lot filled out. I know we're in there. Got a broom in here to keep the shelter clean. You want to remember that, you know, other people stay here. You got your leave no trace. Must be some squirrels out there. Squirrels are the loudest animal in the woods. Got a little table here. A little fire pit. We're gonna walk up top and I'll video the sign that's up there. You got a sign over here. So far, we're the only ones here. A couple hikers did stop to filter some water. They've since moved on. This is just a trail leading out of the shelter area. Some signs here. You got tent camping over there. We didn't see that copperhead that couple had told us or warned us about. Here's another tent site. Got a plane flying overhead. Another tent site over here. Fire pit. Bunch of flat ground tent sites. We chose to go to one of the smaller ones. Don't really want any any company other than us. You never really know who's out here. And since we're just overnight hiking, it's not like we've met anybody that we're going to be like, oh yeah, come set up next to us. Ouch. I'll tell you what, when we took off our backpacks, it was so crazy. It felt like we were walking on the moon. The amount of weight that was lifted off of our shoulders was incredible. All right, so at night, when you're sleeping out on the trail, you need to use the bear pole. That's how you do it. It's not super easy, but it's super important. You want to make sure that the bears cannot get to your food. I'm putting it's on slow-mo right now. You ever watch a fire on a slow-mo video? It's pretty cool.
I don't even know if I can do that on that.
Love you, Simone. Have a good night. I'll call you in the morning. Okay, so we're in the tent now. Getting ready to go to bed. All zipped up in the sleeping bag. In the tent. Feeling pretty cozy. Got my little beanie on. There's a bunch of people here now on other opposite tent sites. So we're definitely not alone here tonight, which is a good thing. It's good to have company. There's strength in numbers. So we're going to go to bed now. I will talk to y'all in the morning. Well, good morning. We survived the night. Making food over here. Got the sleeping bag out. It got really, really cold and windy last night. It was very bitter. Sleeping bag was not warm enough. Everything else was pretty decent. But it dropped down super low. So I just already had a coffee and some oatmeal. I'm gonna make another coffee and then we're gonna start packing up. Show you how cold it got. So it dropped down to 37 degrees last night. It's only 38 now, so it's not like it got much warmer. It does look beautiful though. Sun is starting to peek in. Our campsite. I pulled everything out of my tent because from getting in and out of my tent last night, I have so much dirt in my tent, so I'm gonna shake it out before I pack it up. So I just pulled everything out so I can get it cleaned on up. This was our home last night. We're gonna sit and enjoy a little bit longer and then pack it up and get ready to hike on out. All right, we're all packed up. Leave no trace. Make sure you don't leave anything in your campsite. It shouldn't look like anybody was ever here last night. Got everything in my bag. Katie did still packing up. And we are gonna be off. All right, we're all packed up. It's still pretty chilly. Let's check the temp. It is 44 degrees still. So we're gonna start hiking with some jackets on. Probably won't go very far, but we'll need to take them off because by the time we start hiking, then we'll start sweating. It's always the temperature game when you're hiking. So we, like I said, cleaned everything up. Katie Did's got all her stuff packed up. She's using the privy right now, and then we are out of here. I will do some videoing on the trail on the way back down. Overall, I would definitely rate this a B plus, other than it being so cold last night and windy. It was great. Coffee hit the spot this morning. I did let my second cup get cold, so that was a fail on my part. But other than that, pretty good trip. No, you're good. All right, we are about to hit the trail, going back down. Bear activity, we saw none. Thank the Lord. And the trail is that way. And we're off. Going uphill. I should have drank that second cup of coffee. We only have to get to the ridge line and then walk the ridge line, and then the rest of it will be pretty much downhill. But for now, we will continue to go up. Looks like we're gonna, hopefully this is not a fake summit. Hopefully we're finally at ridgeline. These packs feel heavier, even though I said when I put it on, oh wow, this feels so much lighter. Psych, just kidding. Feels just as heavy as yesterday. Look at all the rocks on the ground. Oh, I'm gonna go up a little bit more, I guess. Heading back down to Reed's Gap. Not too many views on this trail. Part of the trail, I should say. It's like little peaks of the ridge line to the left and to the right, but other than that, it's mostly woods and rocks and trail and uphills and downhills. But it is quite pretty. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah. You can see a little bit of the mountain. All right, I lied. There are some pretty views on this trail. Look at the flowers. Pink flowers. It's a azalea. Pinkster bloom, apparently. Katie Did is a plantologist. I didn't even know it. I know, but I don't want to fall either. I'm just gonna get your feet.
Oh, no.
Sometimes it's a little tricky. I gotta put the phone away from this. Too many little rocks. They move sometimes. All right, coming up, about to be out of the trail. We already heard some cars. That's a reminder that there still is a world out there, not on the trail. Get up over this hill, should be able to see the parking lot. Oh, it's down a little ways. There's a road though. The approach to this trail's very easy. Once you get on it though, it's definitely moderate. Maybe a little more than moderate with a 30+ pound pack on. Very enjoyable though. Last time we were here, this is all high, red flowers growing up in it. The last time we did this trail was back in January, and it was so cold that there was actually ice crystals coming up out of the ground. It was pretty awesome. I'm sure there's an actual scientific name for it, but it was pretty cool. Alrighty. I think I left my hiking partner in the dust. She'll catch up. I just wanted to get this on video. See the cars down there. Hopefully mine is still there. So overall, like I told my hiking partner Katie did, I would definitely rate this trail, or should I say experience, at least a B+. If I would have been a little warmer, it would have been better. Other than that, everything was fantastic. Again, this is Reed's Gap to Maulpin Field Shelter and back, an overnight.